Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I thought I would give you a quick update on tomorrow's winter weather. Some of you reached out and said, I'm hearing all sorts of numbers, so I will attempt to show you why in 5 minutes or less. And so basically, the models are really struggling with exactly how much precipitation is going to fall. I'm going to show you kind of both extremes of this and give you kind of a viewpoint. So this is one of our higher resolution models, and if I step this forward through time, you can see snow across Tennessee and Kentucky overnight tonight. And if I fast forward, this is about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can see that snow shield is kind of dying off according to this model. There's a lot of very dry air over the Piedmont of North Carolina, and so this particular model has the dry air kind of winning and snow really not being able to, kind of form. And then it has this low pressure. You see the circle right here forming along the coast, and that will drive snow along the eastern part and snow and ice along eastern North Carolina. Whereas where we are back here in Charlotte, not much is happening at all. So according to this model, we're not going to see much of anything tomorrow afternoon. Whereas if you click on the NAM 3 kilometers, another high resolution model that just ran as of 1 o'clock this afternoon, same situation. You see snow across Tennessee, Kentucky overnight tonight. It also shows dry air. So notice there's this pocket tomorrow afternoon around lunchtime where there's nothing going on. But then this model has the low cranking up and throwing a little bit more moisture our way. So you see some snowfall across the Charlotte metro area all the way from about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon through about 5 or 6 o'clock. And then it kind of dies out a little bit. But then overnight tonight, I don't know if you can see this, there's this kind of arced shape here. This is a wave in the upper levels of the atmosphere and has just enough energy that you can see it's touching off some snow across Indiana and Kentucky. And this particular model has that snow rotating through our area overnight tomorrow night into Thursday morning. And that could actually be the bigger story here, because if you go back to that model I just showed you that was dry, I purposely stopped it here. If I keep it going, this is Wednesday, this is tomorrow afternoon around 5, you see it doesn't have much going on. But if I step this forward, you see it too develops snow overnight tomorrow night into Thursday, and again has a band of snow moving across the Piedmont early morning hours on Thursday before ending by around 10 o'clock in the morning. So many of the models are trying to hint at this kind of feature rotating through really late overnight, like 4, 5, 6 in the morning on Thursday morning. So even if we don't get a whole lot of snow tomorrow, we may see a quick half an inch to an inch of snow overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. That's a distinct possibility. And then just to put this all in perspective, these are all of the different models here all across the screen. And if I just zing them forward, so this is the European model, shows us get about an inch or so of snow. This is like half an inch of snow. This is like 2 inches of snow, 1 inch of snow, and you get the point here. About 1 inch is kind of the average if you just kind of eyeball that across here. Some a little bit more, some a little bit less. Just keep in mind that tomorrow afternoon, the temperatures in and around Charlotte are going to be probably slightly above freezing, 33, 34. So this is if nothing melted and it all fell as snow. So there might be sleet mixed in. There could even be a little bit of freezing rain. Although I don't think freezing rain is going to be a big problem for the metro until maybe overnight. Tomorrow afternoon should be, again, just slightly above freezing. So bottom line is I don't think this is going to be a major event. Depending on which model solution happens, we could see snow in the afternoon tomorrow, or it won't shock me if there's not a whole lot until late tomorrow night as that wave moves through. A lot of the models are showing that wave overnight, so I'm actually probably a little bit more confident in that now happening than snowfall tomorrow afternoon. So I wish I could give you better totals, but if you look, this is what are called the short range ensembles. It shows precipitation starting here, which is about 10, 11 in the morning. This is 1 in the afternoon, and this is how many inches of snow off here to the left. So you can see some of these models have us getting, 2 inches of snow, but many of the models are down here where it's near 0. So the average ends up being around an inch if you look at that black line, so 1.25 inches. So none of these models are showing a huge amount of snowfall for us. It's more of a nuisance snow, although I will say tomorrow night will drop below freezing, so anything that falls will become quite icy, I think, especially if it's still lightly snowing after midnight, or we do get that burst of snow Thursday morning. So just be safe, use common sense, and enjoy the snow if we get some. So take care.